Good afternoon. Although we have had one new case in the town of the Blue Mountains this week, the number of cases of COVID-19 in Grey Bruce continues to decline. Currently, there are only 16 active cases in the Grey Bruce Health Unit, with no one hospitalized. We are also the only health unit in Ontario that has no reported deaths. The credit for this goes to Dr. Alar, our medical officer of health, his team, and the first line health workers, and all of you who have followed the medical advice and kept COVID-19 from spreading throughout our community. A special thank you goes out to our long-term care employees who have managed to contain outbreaks in several of our long-term care facilities without a single death. The fact that to date we have had very few cases of COVID in the town of the Blue Mountains, and there has been no spread throughout our community, is due to most of our residents doing a very good job in physical distancing. Thank you to you all. This weekend is Victoria Day, the traditional May 2-4 weekend, and the start of the summer season, when people traditionally get together socially with friends and neighbors. This year is different, with many of our facilities, beaches, and attractions closed. Although we have had very few cases in the town of Blue Mountains, the one new case this week reminds us all that COVID is still here. Keeping COVID from spreading in our community will require continued vigilance by all of us. All non-essential travel by residents is discouraged, whether it be going to visit or shop in another community or people coming up here to visit. The close and prolonged contact resulting from having people from another community come to dine or stay with you in your home, yes, that still happens, whether they be friends or relatives, is a definite no, and virtually guarantees that you will get COVID if the other person is infected. It does not matter how well you know the person and whether the other person has any symptoms. It is well known that people without any symptoms at all may still be infected and can still transmit the disease. Anyone you invite into your home can be a carrier, even your own grown children and close relatives. Unless they have tested negative in the last few days, there's no way of knowing if they are infected or not. Inviting people into your home is the equivalent of inviting COVID in. Most of us in the town of Blue Mountains are doing a great job. Let's all follow best practices and follow this advice. Avoid unnecessary travel and shop local. Do not have visitors in your home. When you do go out, practice social distancing. The more people you interact with, how close you get to them, and how long you spend with them all increase your risk. Minimize the number of surfaces you touch outside your home. Any surface you touch can carry the virus. The virus can live on smooth, hard surfaces for more than 2 days. The more surfaces you touch outside of your home, the greater your risk. Wearing a mask and gloves and frequently washing or disinfecting your hands so you don't transfer any virus you may have encountered to your face and then into your lungs can reduce your risk. If we all follow this advice, we can keep our community safe. For those few who choose not to respect orders, I remind you that our enhanced enforcement measures are in place, and we will have extra patrols in place this long weekend. Last week, Bylaw responded to 8 COVID-related incidents, which I'm proud to say was down from 16 the week before. As the number of cases in Ontario has declined, the province of Ontario started making plans to reopen the Ontario economy in stages. Each community in Ontario is unique and faces its own challenges. The town of Blue Mountains is a community that, with approximately 50% seasonal residents and 2.5 million visitors in a typical year. Of the seasonal residents, a significant number are already here, and many more are sure to come as the summer season approaches. We at the town are already working with our stakeholders on plans on how to manage the reopening. So we are ready to keep our town safe when the opening comes. The reality is COVID will be around for a long time, and we will have to deal with managing it. This will mean putting in place protocols on how we interact with each other as things begin to open up. We need to be prepared, and we are working diligently on that. That's all for now. Please enjoy the weekend, continue to practice social distancing, and stay safe. Thank you.